What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going over the most misunderstood dinosaur from Jurassic Park, the Spinosaurus. Now, the Spinosaurus has gotten kind of a bad rap. It kills the T-Rex in Jurassic Park 3, which not very many people liked, and it started this trend of Jurassic Park and the filmmakers introducing a new big bad dinosaur that would essentially like trump the T-Rex, and then later on kind of be put in its place by the T-Rex. But whether you like it or not, this is where we sit. In Jurassic Park 3, the Spinosaurus is introduced, and it does, in fact, kill a T-Rex. But why does it do this? And why is it seemingly always chasing the humans? Well, here's the thing. I don't think that it actually is. I think it's just sheer happenstance if you actually look at the Spinosaurus as what it is. It is an alpha predator who has been put into this new ecosystem after being experimented on for months by humans. So it's already got this fear, or more like a hatred kind of humans, where it knows that if these things are around, they could potentially hurt it, or they will cause it pain in some way. So when's the first time we see the Spinosaurus in the movie? It is after one of the mercenaries who is in the jungle looking for Eric Kirby runs into it, freaks out, and starts shooting at it. So what's the first thing the Spinosaurus is going to do? It's going to see this human, which it already knows to potentially be able to cause it harm, trying to cause it harm. So it eliminates that threat by killing that human. And then, as it's doing that, it gets hit by a plane. Now, after this, we next see the Spinosaurus at the plane crash. So what has happened? The plane has crashed. The Spinosaurus has said, uh-oh, that thing hurt me. It is a large thing that hurt me. So what it does is, then it goes and it eliminates the threat of the plane. The fact that there's humans in the plane was just sort of a bonus for the Spinosaurus in that, so it starts, attacking the plane, trying to get at the humans because the humans cause it harm. And when the humans run away, the Spinosaurus, does eventually kind of give chase, and then it stands over the plane, kind of in triumphant stance. But then what happens? Then the humans run into the juvenile Tyrannosaur. Now, the Spinosaurus, trying to figure out its place on the island, is actively seeking out Tyrannosaurs. We know this because Eric Kirby says that the T-Rex P that he has, will scare away some of the smaller dinosaurs, but it attracts the big one with the fin. Now, all this is the Spinosaurus trying to figure out basically where it sits in the pecking order on the island, and its only real competition is Tyrannosaurus. So it's eliminating Tyrannosaurus, trying to scare them out of the area. The juvenile Rex was honestly just in the wrong place at the wrong time. When the humans find the T-Rex, it is sitting over a kill. Now, what does the T-Rex do then? It protects its kill and chases the humans away. Where they just, honestly, if you want to look at it, it's kind of just happenstance that they've run into the Spinosaurus again. The Spinosaurus was already in the area, it's already attracted to T-Rexes, and then what happens? They basically lead a T-Rex right to the Spinosaurus. So what does it do? It attacks the threat to its established territory, or its establishing territory. And this is where we see the Spinosaurus kill the T-Rex, and then it just stands over the T-Rex and basically lets out a triumphant roar. It has established its dominance in the area. But then we don't see it for a while. Then we run into the raptors, we run into all this other stuff, and we don't run into the Spinosaurus again until it is just standing in a field, kind of like ominously waiting for the humans with this ringing going on. Now, you could look at it this way as like, well, the Spinosaurus has been tracking the humans, or you could just go, well, that is extremely dumb luck on the humans' part. And that's what I believe it is. I believe that it was sheer happenstance. The Spinosaurus had just made a big kill. It was eating. So what it's doing is it's standing in this area, in this field, probably laying down originally, resting, trying to digest its food. And then what does it see? It sees humans again. Now, it knows humans have caused it pain in the past and recently, so then it attacks the humans to try and scare them away. And, kind of out, I guess, revenge, but more or less just trying to eliminate this threat to itself. And honestly, after that, it does just kind of give up. It walks away after it can't get into the building and it can't get to them. It just moves on. And then we don't see it again until what? Until they're in the river. Now, Spinosaurus were aquatic dinosaurs, so it was actually more comfortable in this river. Mind you, this river is kind of impossible because one second it's completely submerged, then the next it's just standing up. So it's kind of weird to say just how deep this river was, although compared to, we really got a human's perspective from it, so it could have just been a lot deeper. But what does it do after it runs into this thing? It runs into this boat. Now, it doesn't know what the boat is. It just knows that, one, there's people on the boat. People cause me harm. I need to scare off the people. Also, here's this big thing, another big moving object in my territory. So what does it do? It attacks the boat, and by happenstance, the people that are on the boat. And then what happens? They shoot a flare, and they light everything on fire, and it burns it, and then it runs away. We no longer see the Spinosaurus in the movie at that point. And this is just sheer happenstance of the dinosaur acting like an animal and the humans being unlucky enough to have just continually stumbled across it. And this actually goes a step further, because then we see the same Spinosaurus in Camp Cretaceous, where it has been captured off Isla Sorna and put into one of the biomes on Manticore Island. So now the Spinosaurus is an animal that is from an aquatic environment and used to living in tropical habitats. And what did Manticore do? They stuck it in a desert, where, mind you, it is adapting to its environment and what it's around, but it is still not in its normal spot. And then now humans have been messing with it again. They're experimenting on it. They're putting it in environments that it knows. All it knows is that when there's people, I am hurt, in danger, and uncomfortable. So it immediately attacks the humans. They also have not been feeding it properly, so it looks at these small things as food. And it even eats the saber-toothed cat that it is sharing that environment with. Later on, the humans are forcing it to fight, and they're forcing it to fight against Tyrannosaurus, where it almost wins until the second Tyrannosaurus shows up. So 2 Tyrannosaurs can take on this particular Spinosaurus. But anytime it attacks a human, it's because it is being put in a situation that is not good for it. A cornered animal will always attack to defend itself. And even though this is an alpha predator, it is still going to do just that in the environments that it's in. And guys, that's pretty much the best evidence I can give you as to why this is an extremely misunderstood thing. My cat's trying to catch fish in the background. But that's pretty much the best evidence that I can give as to why I believe the Spinosaurus is extremely misunderstood and gets the worst rap. Personally, it is my favorite dinosaur from the Jurassic Park series. I love Blue, I love Rexy, I like a lot of the other animals that have been introduced and dinosaurs that have been introduced throughout the series. But the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus is honestly my favorite one, and that's a very controversial statement. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you agree with what I said? Is there some lore out there that kind of terminates this and they say, no, it was just always aggressive? And it really was. It was kind of bred this way, but it still, in my opinion, was not doing anything that a normal animal wouldn't have done. But like I said, guys, while you're down there in those comments, let me know all of that, and please remember to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell so you never miss another video from me, and I will see you guys in the next video.